Our latest cold snap is putting the pressure on utility companies to keep everything up and running. And as 10 TV's Chuck Strickler tells us, the responsibility falls on the people who have to work outside in these dangerously cold temperatures.
Brian Jones and Jared Burden have one of the toughest jobs this week. They're forced to be out in the snow, ice, and sub-zero wind chills to make sure the power stays on.
We do watch the weather, maybe more so than a lot of other people, but we deal with whatever comes our way. You just get used to it, I guess. Ohio is one of those states, as far as a perfect day, we're pretty few. So yeah, it's either hot, cold, rain, and snow.
Ice and wind are their biggest enemies, taking a toll on their equipment.
It's hard on everything. You know, your trucks work a little slower, the hydraulics. It's a hindrance, you know, but it's something that you deal with.
On this day, Brian and Jared are not dealing with any power outages. They're taking care of routine maintenance, changing a fuse switch on this power pole. Brian says if there's one thing he's learned in his 20 years out in the field, it's to be prepared for anything.
Worst case scenario, lines start to break, snap, power goes out in mass areas. We're ready, you know, have change for the trucks to get them around, and we're ready to do what it takes to get people back on.
And he says he and Jared will be ready for whatever Mother Nature throws their way in the coming days.
Cold weather does affect us, but it doesn't really affect our safety. When we get cold, we'll come down and get warmed up for a minute. That may be the only thing that changes with this bitter cold weather.
And that was Chuck Strickler reporting. Once again, you can find information and peak alerts on saving energy at 10tv.com. Just click on our special winter weather awareness section.